Hi everyone, welcome back to another speed build in the Sims 4. I am Kiko Builds and I do speed build videos on my channel, and today we are in an autumnal mood, an autumnal vibe. Yes, hello October. And we are building a small autumnal cottage in Hanford-on-Bagley. That is the word that came with the expansion pack Cottage Living, and we are building in this neighborhood. I don't remember the name of this neighborhood, but it's a countryside neighborhood next to the island that is in the middle of the river, the island with the ruins. Yeah, that's the lot that's just next to it. It's a very charming area here in Hanford-on-Bagley, and I think we actually have a little countryside road that comes up to this lot just on the side. And yeah, so this is a small little cottage that is around 77,000 simoleon, and that I built on a 50 by 40 lot. So this is a little cottage, as you can see, in the middle of nature. I really wanted it to be and to feel really warm and cozy, starting by the outside of it with the colors that I chose. I actually used a color filter to filter through the colors to choose my wallpapers, because I really wanted some warm colors for the walls. I filtered for oranges and dark and light browns, and I tried to choose between very warm shades of brown here, as you can see, for the wood that is in front of the house here. I don't remember, I think this one comes from the wooden wall here comes from Outdoor Retreat, and I really do love also the wallpaper from that you can see on the roofing piece here in front that comes with Get Together. Oh my gosh, it's so hard for me to remember every single name for every single pack. We have so many packs, but yeah, it's a 3 bedrooms house, 3 bedrooms, 3 toilets, 2 full bathroom, and 1 toilet cabinet that is separate. And I built this for a family of 3. They are called the Princess, and they will also be available on the gallery for you to download. And so it's one single mother. She has her own bedroom upstairs on the 2nd floor. She has a teenage daughter that has her own bedroom on the ground floor of this house, and we also have a toddler girl who has her own bedroom that is really a nursery with a toddler bed and also a bassinet there. Her bedroom is on the 2nd floor, just right next to the mother's bedroom. Now you're seeing me doing the landscaping on the outside here. First of all, those shrub bushes, those bushes here, I mean those hedges that I placed along the side of the lot. I just wanted to block out a little the countryside road that we can see at the side with the cars that are there. I just wanted to block that because I really wanted this house to have kind of somewhat of a privacy, and also to look like we are really in the middle of nature. And as you can see, I chose trees with vibrant colors. I really wanted my autumnal build to look vibrant, like the colors that we can find in Canada, actually in the fall of Canada. I live in Canada, as you may know, and I really enjoy the fall colors, the autumnal colors. They're really vibrant, red, oranges in the trees, yellows, and I really wanted to translate that in the Sims. And so I looked into the debug menu a lot to find all those colors in those trees, but actually the red tree that you can see here, it's not a result of autumn or of the seasons. It's actually a swatch. This is a tree that came with Snowy Escape, and it actually has 2 swatches, one green, one red, and I thought it looked perfect here in this autumnal build and on this autumnal cottage lot. I had so much fun when I was building this this cottage and landscaping, looking into the debug menu for all the plants and the trees, and this is really thanks to the Better Build by Mode by Tristan Maxey, and this was my first time using it, and I don't know why I've waited so long to install this finally, and it's really a lifesaver. Oh my gosh, if you don't know it, I really recommend, I highly recommend. It's a mod that organized your build by catalog, and especially when you want to use the debug items, you don't have to enter anymore to enter the command lines. I used to waste so much time entering both command lines. They are long, mind you. You have to take care of not introducing mistakes in your command line anyway. And the debug menu, it was not organized. It's not organized normally, and you waste so much time. You spend so much time anyway. In my case, I used to spend so much time looking into and looking for specific items in the debug menu, but now with this mod, they are categorized in the same categories. Let's say you want to look for a tree, you just go in your catalog and look for tree. You just have to select, yes, I want the live edit objects and the debug objects, and they are here in your catalog alongside with those other trees that normally come with the game. So it's really my god, it was a revelation. I was so happy to finally use it. I don't know why I waited so long, but anyway, yeah. So now we are inside of the build, or inside of the cottage, and I really wanted the inside of this cottage to look rustic and warm and also cozy, because we are in an autumn build, to have this autumn and fall atmosphere and vibe to it. So I used, first of all the wallpapers that are in this house are the cottage living wallpapers, except for the bathrooms. We have 3 bathrooms, remember? But yeah, the brick wall here is from Cottage Living, and I made sure to use the brightest swatch because I didn't want the house to look too dark. I wanted it to be bright and warm. So yeah, I used those wallpapers that you can see here, the wallpaper that looks very autumnal to me, the one with the leaves and the mushrooms and the nuts. I think they are chestnuts, not sure, but with the little rabbit heads also, and I think they look really autumnal. I used some dash of colors as well in this build. I just didn't stay into the brown. I could have remained in the brown tones and brown shades, but I really wanted to add some dash of colors. So in the living room we have the red furniture. In the kitchen we have I settled for the green, deep green at the end for the kitchen counters. I wasn't sure what I wanted to go for in the kitchen. I tried yellow, I tried red, but then I settled with this deep green, and I think it goes very well with what I wanted for this house and for the atmosphere. So as I was saying, in the living room we have the furniture from Industrial Kit. Yes, the Industrial Kit. I really do love this couch and the throw blanket that's on it. I thought it looked very well. It went very well with the atmosphere that I wanted with this build. And we also have some yellow curtains and green curtains as well here and there in this family room here. The open space, we have this open space. Also, I didn't want the floor plan to be too closed off because this is a small cottage. It's really small. The room would have ended up being too small, so I used that is something that I really love to do, to try to make some dividers, not really dividers, but divide rooms by spindles and maybe half walls, and it gives this illusion of grandness to the place of space, and I really like it. And I had to place also, I love this fireplace from Cottage Living. It's just, the Cottage Living fireplaces are really gorgeous. I really love both of them, but this one, we have 2 different ones, and this one looked the best with what I wanted with the living room here. So now we are in the teenage girl's bedroom. That is the first bedroom that you're seeing on the build video, on the speed build. This is a bedroom. I wasn't sure when I first started building this. I wasn't sure what I was going for. I had just one sim. I didn't know if I wanted to be a house for multiple people. So this bedroom could be a teenager's bedroom, but could also be a bedroom for, I don't know, parents. But yeah, this is the bedroom. I really like it. I placed here the computer and a desk in this little nook here because I didn't have enough space, because mind you, this is still a small cottage, so I didn't have enough space to have a proper study in this house. So I put the computer, the mandatory computer, because I always have to have a computer in all my builds, because let's face it, when you play, actually when I play, I always need a computer. You always have to have a computer, whether you want to buy stuff, but I don't really buy from the computers, but whether you want to adopt a pet or a kid, or if you want to complete some tasks from your job. And yeah, so you need a computer, so I always have a computer in all of my builds. And yeah, so this was the girls' bedroom. Other than the computer, I placed other indoors activities inside this cottage, because yes, the computer to me qualifies as an indoor activity, and because we are in autumn, in fall, we have to have some indoors activities for chilly days or chilly evenings, when you have to spend the day or the evening inside cozying up in front of the fireplace. So I placed in the living room a cross-stitching basket, also a knitting basket, and upstairs I think actually the mom is a knitting and cross-stitching enthusiast, because her room is filled with knitting and cross-stitching baskets, and also she has this huge wall decoration thing with all the things and the tools for the knitting from the nifty knitting pack. You will see in a minute what I'm talking about when we will be moving on to the mom's bedroom. But yeah, so I placed also, because we have a toddler in this house, so I had to have at least one of the bathrooms with a bathtub. So it was the downstairs bathroom. I also place a toddler's potty, but it's in the second bedroom, and also the toilet cabinets that is separate, but you won't see in this building of the toilet cabinets, because I had to take out some of the footage because I didn't want this video to be way too long. But anyways, we have the high chair also for the baby, actually the toddler, and that is in the living room space. And here we are in the mom's bedroom. So this is another bedroom. I tried keeping all the bedrooms and all the rooms, I tried to keep this cozy vibe to them, and also rustic and old looking vibe to all those bedrooms, with using the wallpapers that came with cottage living. They look so old-fashioned, especially this one that I used in the mom's bedroom here. And I gave her a nice little closet area, like could look a little as a walk-in closet, but yeah, it's not really a walk-in closet, but it's a little nook here with the modular furniture from Dream Home Decorator. I really love it, and I placed a full-length wall mirror just behind it, and I think it looks good. And here you can see her little nook here for cross-stitching and also for knitting. I realized afterwards that I needed to build a bathroom at the back of her room, and so I forgot the door, and I had to remove the armchair there and replaced by anything something else. And I actually replaced it with this love seat, and mind you, everything is functional. They can also actually access the other side of the bed and also the bathroom behind. And here we are seeing the toddler's room. It's a really fun and colorful little bedroom, still with the cottage living wallpaper that looks autumnal, but I used the blue swatch to give it a little more colors. And I think this is the only room that doesn't follow the color scheme for my whole build. The color scheme for the build was oranges, browns, mainly browns, as you could see also in the bathrooms of this house. And now we are back outside and we are at the back of the house to finish up the landscaping and the outside area of this build. And I really do love this little back terrace or patio. I put the Florida, I think the name is the Florida pergola here, and they have a barbecue grill and a little dining area outside. I really do love how this little terrace here came out and turned out. We actually have 3 dining areas in this build. We have one in the dining room inside, we have one here on the back terrace, and we also have one pond side just next to the pond. And we have different outdoors activities in this on this lot. We have, what do we have? I placed, as you could see, we have the barbecue grill. I also placed a swing set because we have kids. We have the picnic table, as I was saying, instead it's just next to the pond and with a picnic basket on top of it. And we have 2 gardening patches also, if you Sims wanna just grow pumpkins because they're in seasons. And we also have, I also added this little campfire. I really do love having this little campfire here for them to sit around it and just enjoy the nature and tell stories. Here you can see the little gardening patches, and I also placed an easel for them to just on the terrace that's facing the pond. So if your sim want to paint the pond from a reference picture, they can do that. And yeah, I also placed some fishing signs in the pond. So we have actually 2 fishing signs, the one that came with cottage living and another one that came from the debug. So yeah, we are at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the speed build, and see you next time for my next video. Bye.